game genre?
It's an engine building, engine losing tableau game with a shared deck that players build that makes things happen. Many of them bad things that kill people, but some positive. To the moon!
We've landed in the moon, and these happy colonists are gonna create their own first moon base. What bad can happen, right?
Well, accidents, some leaks, and flesh-hungry robots.
So it is a bloodbath after all.
It is. It's a bloodbath. In the middle of the table there will be a deck from which you will pull out cards that will dictate what's gonna happen. Like trouble.
The most important card in that deck that you're gonna love is work. That lets you do different kind of actions. And you can either get resources or draw more cards.
The action that you will want to do the most is build, which means you will take cards and place them in front of you, and that will create your engine, which will give you powerful, awesome actions that will help you survive that little bit longer,
We're all gonna die! Everything starts out calm and simple, but as you play, more and more bad things will happen, like leaks will be added to the deck, or crazy robots that will kill people, hunger is going to spread out, you always have to do paperwork, and more of these bad things are added to the deck.
Not only the people resource will die out, but also the buildings will get destroyed that you just built. So that's why engine building, engine destroying game. Initially you build your industry and then see it crash down.
But is that fun?
Let's find out in this review. And let's start with the 3 best things.
Third best thing about this game for me is going to be the despair in the eyes of other players. Just, I don't know why, must be the psychopath in me. When you have to lose colonists and you don't have any on your board, you have to blow up a building. Looking at that despair, which building to destroy for everybody else is just, I don't know, I really enjoy it.
I'll start with something a bit more positive, which is the innocent start. I really enjoy that at the beginning of the game, everyone is cocky and confident.
Yeah.
I feel like, this is easy. I will play these cards and build this engine. The main mechanism, how you build it up, is great.
Second thing that I really like about this game is a commute deck, aka this deck that is the same for everyone. Mostly it will build itself through events, but there are ways we can add our own personal cards that will only happen for us. It just feels nice, it's unique, I've never seen that before, and it's a fresh feel in the deck building genre.
Next for me is the engine builder. When you have set up already, these cards start to combo really, really nicely. This one will boost that one, and then because of that, I will get something like that. So casual engine building, which is set up really quickly and feels so important.
The best feeling I get while playing this game is thinking what's around the corner. What next bad cards are gonna be added, what cards I'm gonna draw to build, in what order the work actions are gonna come up. Last time we played, you said, well, if this comes up now, I still have a chance. I still can survive a little bit longer. So this sense of discovery is there. Most of it's bad, most of it's about you losing stuff, but it's still fun.
Now the last one is the inevitable end. We can talk about the ending, which actually makes this game what it is and makes it feel so unique. Everything that you build need to be destroyed, and the order in which you pick them to be destroyed changes how you get resources. It's a great two-way puzzle.
Yeah.
So not only how to build something, but how it's the best way to destroy it.
Why this game might not be for you?
We already talked about the best things, but this game might not be for you.
One of the reasons why this game might not be for you is the art, which is very unique, wouldn't you say? If you don't like the art, you don't want to look at it all the time, and might subtract from the enjoyment of the game.
I wouldn't even place it on the board. I mean, you saw the art and the thumbnail of the picture.
I love it.
It's great. Another thing is that the card draw might not be very nice to you. This game is all about the card draw. You will play out cards that will give you abilities, will make sure you can live longer, but what cards you will get, we'll see.
Yeah, and plus the communal deck, in what order those works are gonna come up, I guess we'll see. For me, the next thing why this game might not be is losing stuff. You know, you love building up stuff, right? That's why we play games. We usually like board games because we get to build our little civilizations, build up everything from zero, and then enjoy it, right, at the end of the game. Yeah. Not the case here. You're gonna build stuff and then you're gonna lose stuff.
I had Linkin Park, because in the end nothing really matters. Oh. But it's also the main mechanism, why you build that engine. So it shouldn't be that surprising. And for last thing for me, it's a very solitary experience. Even though it's super fun, especially seeing others die, in general, you build your own tableau system, you manage your own resources, and you do not impact anybody in any way.
But it might be somewhere between here.
Yeah, I'd say card draw maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
This is the most. This is the thing I think that will turn most people off.
If the events come up bad for you, you don't get good buildings, everyone's like, oh, I have this cool building, and you're like, But if it's not for you, then...
Who is it for?
3, 2, 1. For me, it's look at the artwork. I feel like they're not hiding anything. It's a quirky artwork. The style is definitely a style. And the gameplay perfectly represents the same quirky feel.
But I wrote down, and I need to look at it because, you do want to read it?
Engine building, dark humor, loving, into despair, falling space colonists.
You gotta love the dark humor, and there's a lot of it. It's not bloody or anything. Actually, the bloodiest thing in this game is the name. But just all this, you build engines, and then there's a lot of funny things happening, and then everything goes to the end, and it's great. It's great fun that you can't take seriously, and it's all within like 30 to 60 minutes max. All right, but what's our personal rating for this game? It's either that or that, but I don't think it's quite that. It's definitely that, but it's not really that. But it could be that. But what if it's not? Right?
Exactly.
And that's our final rating.
So for us, this game was fantastic.
It's fantastic!
Yeah.
It's just, it's really, really fun. And for me, the more I play it, the more I like it. And it could go up to a must-have. I will always want to play it. I will suggest it. I will play if anybody else suggests. I've enjoyed it. It's still fresh after multiple plays. And it's very unique.
I think why I also almost consider must-have, and still I'm considering, fills a void in my shelf that no other game does. Gamer fillers, there's not too many of them that feels this crazy yet gamery and fun. It meshes so well together. I really, really enjoyed it.
And I think one of the reasons why you really like it, you love engine building.
Yeah.
And it just takes 2 or 3 cards for you to have that engine. You feel like, I've done this, where some games it takes like hours, and it just feels really good, and all within a span of 30 minutes.
Anyways, it's a really fun thing that you should definitely try. If you would consider this or looking for something similar, what would you suggest?
Well, 2 games to come to my mind. First one, feeling-wise, is Galaxy Tracker. Galaxy Tracker, you also build up your great spaceship, and then you go on adventure, and most likely not all of your ship is gonna make it, if anything is gonna make it. So just the feeling-wise. The gameplay is totally different. Gameplay-wise, Daybreak somehow feels similar, where you're building your engine. Daybreak is much heavier and a bit longer, and doesn't seem as light as this.
Yeah.
This one's just silly fun. I don't get tired playing this. Daybreak is a cooperative game where you're trying to stop global warming essentially, and you're also pulling cards in front of you to try to create an engine. It's not more complex, but it just takes more mental effort to play that.
Anyways, we had a blast playing this game and reviewing it, so if you enjoyed the review as well or found it useful, please like the video, share it around, and of course, help us out in that Patreon page.
Yeah, any way you can support us would be great. And have you ever heard of this game before? Have you played it? What do you think?